Hello and welcome to my channel, Billboardsbuilds. I'm Chid, aka Billboard, and this is my channel. This is just going to be a quick video. It's a couple entries into upcoming group builds. And I'm just going to give you a quick update on a couple of builds I'm working on currently. And before I get started, I just want to mention my three sponsors. Spray Gunner, make sure you check them out. They have all your airbrushing needs, from airbrushes, compressors, to paints, to supplies. Anything and everything you need for airbrushing, you can get it at Spray Gunner. Plus, they carry airbrush magazines, airbrush literature. If you're into wargaming, they have all that. They have a full line of different paint brands. So go check out Spray Gunner. The link will be in the description. Speaking of airbrush paints, go check out Scale Finishes. From the bottle to the model. They have base coats, which I believe are acrylic lacquers, and then they have gloss enamels. Gloss enamels, you don't need any clear over it. You don't need any clear. It's nice and shiny, but I usually clear coat anyway. They carry clears. They carry House of Colors paints. Pearls, metallics, color shifts. If you want that specific color for a car, factory color, they have a whole breakdown on. You can look it up by the model, the year, the make, or at least the make and the year. Right? Not sure. I think you can look it up by the model, like if it's a CUDA, whatever year. But usually the factory paints are used on their different models anyway. So, and they have racing colors. So, for instance, if you're doing a Sox and Martin, they have a kit that has all three correct Sox and Martin colors: Wimbledon and white, the blue, and the red. They have all the NASCAR colors. They have the ones for the Savino's models. You look up the race team. They have other race teams too, other genres of racing. They have stuff for shipbuilders. They have engine colors. So go check them out. They also have supplies. And if you use Billboards 10, you get 10 off your order. And lastly, but not leastly, would be Gallery airbrushes. It's the airbrush I use. I've got currently 5 of them right now, and I go back and forth depending on what I'm doing. From the Mobius Point 2, which I use for fine details and for spraying chromes. The GHAD 39, the 98. I have the new Mobius, what's it, the TG? It's trigger sprayer with a fan cap. I haven't used it much yet. It does spray. It has a nice wide pattern, and it lays down a lot of paint. And I also, my go-to was the Swallowtail. They also have a line of acrylic paints, really nice paints. If you don't want to deal with the fumes of lacquers and enamels, they're acrylics. They lay down like a lacquer, and they have a nice shine to them when they dry. And that's the Kaleido, K-A-L-E-I-D-O, or I-E-D-O. It's spelled like kaleidoscope. Kaleido paints. Great paints. I'm gonna start using them more. I haven't yet. I've used them. I did a review on them, but I haven't used them on a model yet. I will be doing that soon. They also have primers. A tip. I haven't used the primers yet, so I didn't notice the problem, but a tip that a few different YouTube creators have mentioned. You shake up the bottle, some primer might get out. You have to trim the cap down by 1/8 of an inch and then screw it back on. And that'll alleviate that problem. So just let you know. And from what I understand, Gallery knows about the issue and they'll be taking care of it. And Gallery's discount code that'll get you, I believe it's 10% off, is Billboardsbuilds. All one word. Billboardsbuilds. Billboardsbuilds. So go check them out. Now, my first entry is going to be into Jason at KRD Model Works, Klein Racing Design. It's for his drag and drive group build. This is right up my alley. So this is the kit I'm going to do. 68 Dodge Coronet. And it comes with the trailer to tow behind it, to put the slicks, the jacks, jack stands, tools. So that's my kit. Coronet RT. And it's got a 440 in it. Love that engine. It's what I had in my Dodge Demon when I had it on the road. All unstarted. I haven't decided a color yet on it, but that's my entry. I also have a spare pickup bed, a Dodge pickup bed that I never use when because I used the Dodge cab for the ramp truck I made last year. So I'm going to take the pickup bed and I'm going to make a custom trailer, tow behind trailer out of the pickup bed, and whichever trailer I like better is going to go behind this car. Whether it's the bigger trailer, the bigger, pickup bed and put the tires and stuff in there, or the smaller one. But that's where that is. Now, I believe I already did an entry video for this, but I'm just going to mention it again. Go check out Model Car Madness in Rhode Island, with Larry. He's hosting a group build. It's the mental health awareness group build. You can build any car that's named after an animal, I believe. And you have to incorporate green into it because that's the color for mental health. So you can't just throw a dab of green. You have to incorporate it somehow in the whole kit. So what I chose is a 71 Dodge Charger, and it's going to be painted scale finishes limelight green. So that's my official entry into that. Originally I was going to do a CUDA, but I've just been working on a CUDA, and I wanted to do something a little different than just a CUDA, although I have a whole bunch of them now. But so I looked up, a charger is a type of horse, I believe, and there's also another animal that's called a charger. So that's that. As far as some updates, I got a little mess up over here and here. There was a little divot, and I tried to fix it with super glue after the fact, after I laid down the first thing and noticed it stood out. So now that's back there is a little wonky. But this is going to be for my USAC build. This is just the base coat for the candy coat that's going to go over it. So I just finished doing this today. So maybe tomorrow I'll lay down the candy coat. This is the hood for it. It's a I got an itch, sorry. It's a resin hood I got off of eBay. This corner was lifted up, and I had put it in hot water and kept straightening it, and then it came back up a little bit, and not thinking, I tried to push it down without putting it in hot water, and I cracked this whole corner piece off. And you could, no matter what I do, if you look closely, you could still see the crack line. There, you can see the crack line. But So after I got it back together, I put it in hot water and got it to sit nicely on the body. And then this is the update for my Nasty Nova group build. I also had a couple divots, and I tried filling them in with glue after the fact, and it's a little wonky there. But the divots on the USAC is actually from where I removed the. It was left over from removing the windshield wiper blades, because that's going to be all-out drag car, so it doesn't need windshield wipers. So that's that one, and here's the hood for it. And also on this Nasty Nova, chassis done, engine's done, wires are in. So once the body's fully painted, then I can start assembling it, and I'll be done with it. Here's the front wheels and tires. And what I did was I filled in the engine. I don't know if you could see it. Where the axle shaft goes through the engine, I put I closed it off with styrene rod, and I sanded it flush, and then I cleaned it up and painted it, because I don't like the axle going through. So what I did was I filled in here with a small styrene tube, so that you could so that you could put the wheel on. So then I just have to glue the wheels in place, because I don't typically keep them rolling. The rears, oh no, yeah, but so yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I also, I don't know if you could see that, I drilled out the ends of the headers. So that's where I'm at with that. The interior is mostly done. I detailed that stuff. I'm waiting on some seat belts, and then I'll install the seats. Right now, I just have them sitting in place. You can't see the details on the dash too well, but yeah, that's where I'm at. And the other thing that's going to keep this from getting finished right away is I'm waiting on the glass for this, because the kit was missing the glass, and round two sending it to me. They said 4 to 8 weeks, so when it gets, it'll get here. This is the this is for the USAC. Here's the engine that's going in it. A 572. I made a 2-piece drive shaft for it. This is my seat that's going in it. I have to I'm putting a 5-point harness in it. There's a switches for it. Oh, I want to show you these things. A few things. There's a company, Z-Force Model Works. They have toe tabs for the front of drag cars, like bracket cars. So I got some of those. And then I got 2 sets of these. They're hinges, 2-piece hinges, and they got a rod that you put through to put them together. That looks better than homemade with just a piece of metal. That's Z-Force Model Works, and their parts come attached in these cool little box containers. And no, I'm not sponsored by them. I just want to let you know. There's a few that are sponsored by them. I just can't think of who it is right now. So I painted these up. I thought they would go good in like a diorama or even in my drag and drive to hold stuff in the trailer. So that's pretty neat. Here's one half of the 2-piece drive shaft I made for the USAC. I'm enjoying making 2-piece drive shafts. That way, especially if you change the engine. And here's the other half. You don't have to worry about anything, because typically with a regular drive shaft. Hold on. I'm back. I dropped this. With a regular drive shaft, sometimes it doesn't quite fit. So with a 2-piece drive shaft, you can slide it in, attach it to the rear, get the engine where you want it in place, and then slide it out and attach it to the engine. And I think it works great. I also kind of fabbed this up. This would be my trans tunnel for the chassis for the USAC. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it'll serve its purpose. And then one more update, and then I'll let you go. So I'm going to be doing the Foose pickup for the Bootleggers Ball, hosted by Tiffany at Dirt Road Cinderella and Kyle at RKD. Oh, the Nasty Nova build is hosted by Big Al at Battleborn Hobbies, I believe, and Vinny at Gemini Scale Model Works, which was formerly Pitstot's Scale Model Garage. So make sure you check out their channels, and if you like Novas or you want something to do, jump in. You still got some time to get it done. So I'm doing the Bootleggers Ball. Like I said, it's going to be the Foose pickup, but I'm now leaning towards making a diorama. So I got these off of Iceman Collections. I painted them up the other day. I'm figuring have him buy the thing and her. This is barefoot, and have the truck sitting there getting loaded up. And I got this off of Etsy, and I painted this up the other day. My moonshine still. I think I did an okay job painting it. I figure this would be concrete. All this is copper. So that's for the Bootleggers Ball. So I hope everyone has a great and blessed weekend. Have a good day. God bless. I'm out of here.